Yo, man. Yo, man. What's good with y'all? Boys. It's your boy forever, the Fetty Fitness. Back at it again. Day 337, man. Day 337. It's a Sunday morning. Getting it, man. Getting it. Growing every single day on this channel, man. Every day. Growth. 1% better.
Trading options in a Robinhood account. So, let's talk about it right now. So the first things first is let's talk about step one. Step one is, and by the way, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about how I made $250,000 trading options in a Robinhood account. So we're gonna go through 3 steps. All right. So first, let's go over step one. Get my presentation ready. Get it ready on live. So step one is I waited for a bear market. All right. So step one is I waited for a bear market. So what does that mean? Okay, we're going to talk about it. So step one. This is step one of how I made 250 reps. I waited for a bear market. So before I explain what a bear market is by technical terms, and you can look this up on Google if you want to. First of all, a bear market is when there is a decline from the most recent high, a 20% decline. Okay, so I waited for SPY, the S&P 500, or the SPX, or the NASDAQ, whatever you trade, but I'm trading SPY and SPX. So I waited for SPY when it was at about 460. I knew the market was too high. Lots of extreme greed. Okay, so you can also look at the fear, what is it called? The fear and greed index on CNN. I can show you guys, by the way. So let's talk about it. So first, let me get this off the screen. Let's talk about it first. Let me show you guys what a bear market is by definition first, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then we're going to go in and talk about it on YouTube. So first, let's look up bear market definition. Let's go over all, and we're going to go over it right now. So, a bear market is defined by a prolonged drop in investment prices, a 20% decline from the most recent high. So this right here is key. 20% decline from the most recent high. Okay? So let's talk about how you can find the most recent high. So we're going to go to the chart, right? This is the high, right? That was the most recent high at the time. So this is 5, the S&P 500. This is an ETF. Alright, so if you want to know what SPY holdings are, you go right here and we can talk about it so you guys can see why this particular stock is. So you go to SPY holdings on Google, and then you go to right here. So as you can see, their holdings, they have the top holdings they have is Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Google, Meta, Tesla, UNH, Berkshire Hathaway, right? So this stock in particular controls the market because they own a lot of the market share. They are one of the biggest ETFs that you can trade is SPY, right? So SPY, if we take this line right here, SPY had a 20, look at that, 27%. Alright. Anyway, SPY had a 20% decline for the most recent high, right? Wow, one more time. Oh, no, my fault. I'm on the wrong one, that's why. I'm sitting here like, nah, it's this line. Okay, I'm sitting here like, what in the world? This thing supposed to say 20, I did this. I gotta zoom out. That is not the most recent high. This one was the most recent high. My bad, folks. So one more time. I wanna take this line right here, this info line. I wanna go from the top all the way down, and it should say 27%. Alright, so right here. As you can see, we had a 27% decline on the most recent high. So one more time, I take this line right here, and see where the decline is, this info line. You go right here, you go to the info line on trading view, and then I go see what is the decline for the most recent high. This is 27%. So this is a bear market typically. So if you see here, a bear market is defined by 20% decline for the most recent high. Okay, when the broad market index falls. So this is the broad market index. This is the ETF. So the index
22 left.
SPS. So this would be our index, as you can see. So same thing. This is just SPY is the ETF of this index. So we go here, boom, you see another one, 27% decline from the most recent high. And this is SPS, the index. So now that we know we're in a bear market, now I know that it's time to start buying. Okay? So first and foremost, I'm not just looking for exactly 20%. My math comes from more than just 20%. It's a lot of factors that I go into to determine which when I should buy. So let's talk about why I bought a lot of these stocks. The ones I made 250,000 on. So SPY in particular, so we go here to the SPY in particular. The reason why I bought at this level was because I did a lot of research. So something I learned is if you want to make a lot of money, you got to do extensive research. So I made 250,000, but I also did extensive research. So what was my research? My research wasn't just technical, it was fundamental. So it was both technical and fundamental. So what do I mean by technical? So my technical research was, this is the 200 MA, this orange line you see, right, on SPY. So as you can see, since about really 2010, since November 2010, nearly 13 years ago, SPY has always stayed below the daily 200 MA, orange line. Alright, and this is the trade war drop.